Hey Alex, are you tired of boring, uninteresting workouts?
Huh?
Are you ready to get back to making some gains?
Yeah.
Then it's time for you to switch it up.
Shit. What's happening, guys? My name is AlexChrisMartin, and today I'm going to come at you with a brand new video. And today we are going to be talking about keeping your workouts interesting. I know personally I tend to fall off a little bit, and my intensity will definitely start to drop if I'm not interested in my workouts. I'm not having fun with them. Hit you with a jump cut there. So essentially what I just really wanted to talk about today was I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can really mix up your workouts and potentially make more gains, more progress, because the more interested you are in a workout program, the more you look forward to working out, the more likely you are to be more intense, to progress more, to enjoy the actual process, and therefore put forth more effort. A lot of the times we can just get stuck in this mentality of like, I'm gonna do 3 sets of 10 on bench press, and then 3 sets of 10 on inclined dumbbell, and then 3 sets of 10 of chest flies twice a week. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but me personally, I'll start to lose interest quick, and therefore, like I said, I'll lose intensity, my workouts won't be as good. So guys, numero uno is going to be to add supersets. The biggest thing with this though is you wanna make sure that that superset and or circuit does not interfere with your main compound lift. So right now what you're watching on screen is a superset I did of just regular old flat barbell bench press with some inclined dumbbell curls. I will feel that bicep pump while I'm doing the bench press, but it's not going to interfere in any way, and vice versa. Because the bench press was my main focus of that day, my main movement, I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't losing any strength in the process. So just by supersetting biceps with the bench press, I was able to do that. And you can also do this with multiple muscle groups. So one of my favorites is to do 3 different isolation movements, so like a cable fly, like a dumbbell side lateral raise, and then an incline curl like you're watching. But in order to keep every movement strong and reduce levels of fatigue from each movement, I like to take maybe like a minute, 45 seconds between each lift, so that way heart is staying elevated too, you're getting a little bit more work done in a little bit less amount of time, and that volume is just staying through the roof like I talked about in the last video. Okay guys, number 2 is going to be simply either change the exercises or mix up the way you do the exercises. So biggest point here is going to be like you can change any barbell movement to a dumbbell movement, or any dumbbell movement to a barbell movement. So for example, a really common barbell movement is a barbell row, but something that gets overlooked a lot is a 2-arm dumbbell row. And with the 2-arm dumbbell row, you're just mimicking a barbell row. But with a dumbbell, you can really reach out and extend, and then you can focus on shrugging back and pulling through the pinkies by keeping it in a neutral grip at your side. Because of this, we actually get even more lat activation. Now, of course, we can't use exactly the same amount of weight, but if we focus on going a little bit lighter and finding that proper contraction, pulling through the pinky and shrugging the shoulder blades back, I think we can actually get even more optimal results with a dumbbell row. Same thing goes for inclined dumbbell over to inclined barbell, or flat barbell over to flat dumbbell. There's a ton of different ways you can mix it up and kind of move things around. Now you can also change dumbbells or barbells to machines, but however, I would not recommend that for your main lifts, i.e. your flat bench, incline bench, overhead press, squat, bench, pull up, whatever you want to call it. Reason this is because with those big compound lifts, a lot of the times there's a lot of secondary and stabilizer type activations that you're getting, whereas with the machine, those muscles don't have to stabilize because you're stuck in that straight range of motion. So for the isolation movements and for the, later on in the workout, the things that take less effort, the things that you're not really super focusing on, they're not like your meat and potatoes kind of thing, I think those are totally fine to move around. Okay guys, tip number 3 is going to be to mix around your theories. And what I mean when I say theory is just kind of an overly general way to say the way you train. There's different ways you can do it. For example, there's the 8x8 method, which is where you do 8 sets of 8 reps with 30 seconds in between. Can't go super heavy, but man, you will get a pump. You will really just get a raw hypertrophy pump, just blood flow. And that's something cool you can kind of mess around with. You can do that with whatever you want, your compounds, your isolations, both. A little bit here, a little bit there. Something else that's really popular is just pyramiding your weights. So for example, you do reps of 12, reps of 10, reps of 8, reps of 6, and as that weight you use for the 12s, you want to be going up in weight. So example, we'll do 50 pounds on an incline dumbbell press for 12 reps, and then we'll do 55 pounds for 10 reps, 60 pounds for 8 reps, and then 65 pounds for 6 reps. Sometimes it's not quite that linear because different people have, different fast twitch, slow twitch muscles, and fatigue also comes into play. But that's another really fun way to mix it up, just because you get to mess with that, lighter weight for higher reps and then that heavier weight for lower reps, and it's just kind of a good way to really tax all the muscle fibers. And those are just the ones at the top of my head. I mean, there's a million different things you can do. You got negatives, pause reps, you got rest pause sets, you got there's drop sets, there's literally like a million different kinds of things you could do. And that's not even all of them. I mean, those are just the ones off the top of my head. Alright guys, the last tip I'm going to give you is going to be to change the focus of your workouts. You could change the focus to being, more strength related. Start working with percentages of your 1 rep max, or simply just start working a little bit heavier, a little bit lower reps, lower volume, and just see what happens. If you already lift like that, lower your weight, up your volume, see what happens, change up your focus, go from a hypertrophy guy to a strength guy, go from a strength focused guy to a hypertrophy guy. Hell, go all the way out here and do like explosive work and like, bands and all this other kind of stuff. There's so many ways you can mix up a workout, and we all really just get stuck in this mentality of 3 sets of 10, 4 sets of 15. Like it doesn't need to be like that. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for the video today. I hope that you enjoyed that one. I really just kind of wanted to give you some ideas, keep your training intense, keep it interesting. I know I tend to get stuck in that rut a lot, but if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you in the gym. I hope everyone likes your sweater. What are you looking at, dude?